Hello everyone. I wandered lonely as a cloud by William Wordsworth. Most of you might have read this poem in your school days. So have I. It's a very cloudy day today and it might rain sooner. So I thought of selecting something around nature and its beauty. So this is a very, I think, one of the most, probably one of the most popular lyrical poems of William Wordsworth, which is wide read across the world. This poem, in its true sense, is a representative of romanticism, which highlights that poetry is an overflow. It's an overflow of powerful feelings. So I think this poem truly depicts this sense in its words and in its forms. The language of the poem is very simple, except few words which will come when I'll recite this poem. You can yourself experience this. The beauty of the poem, how the poet has tried to depict nature, the landscapes, the hills, valleys, and the charm which he finds in gazing at the daffodils. This poem is also known with the title Daffodils to many. So this poem depicts the true feelings of poet himself. So it will fall into a category of subjective poem, which is also one of the most important characteristics of romanticism. So here the poem goes. I wanted lonely as a cloud. I wanted lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in a never ending line. They stretched in never ending line along the margin of the bay. 10,000s saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them dance, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon the inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. So, this is the poem, and you might have observed there are different expressions. Uses of similes is predominant in this poem, like a poet himself uh, compares to clouds, wandering clouds. Moreover, the personification of flowers to the shining stars in the Milky Way has its own beauty. Uh, More like flowers have left an everlasting impression on the poet, and in the end, you might have observed how the poet finds the true wealth in the form of the flashback of the memories which he has recollected by gazing at the daffodils, and that is the true wealth in his perspective. So I too agree to what poet has tried to recite, and at times I feel that we all are so much connected with nature that everything supersedes when we go in the lap of nature, and we find uh, uh, inner peace in the lap of nature. So, thank you so much for listening to this. Thank you.